Okay, we're live. Good evening. Just waiting for it to kick in then. Wondered what we're going on. Good evening and welcome to yet another Tuesday night. These weeks roll by really, really quick. And what a lovely night it is. It's chucking it down where I am in Barnsley. I know when I left Bradford it was raining. But it is muggy, okay, so it's quite warm. Just make sure tonight that you've got some windows open, you've got some fresh air, plenty of water to hand. Again, just go through, I suppose, the housekeeping. Make sure you've got comfortable, sensible footwear on, and that you've got a wall, a chair, something fixed that you can use to prop yourself up with, or use for the activities and the movements that we're going to do. As I'm sure you know by now, my name's Andy, and we are delivering this, as you can see from behind me, through Rethinking Pain and Keithley Healthy Living. So this evening, again, we'll warm up. Again, we'll keep it nice and simple. Just remember you can do the seat. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do the warm up from a seated position. I think we've mixed it up. We haven't really done a seated warm up. So for those that may struggle a little bit and wonder what a seated warm up looks like, we'll do it seated, and then we'll move into our main movement exercises. I'll show you again what we're doing through the laminates. Have a break, go and do the back exercises, or the knees and hips, whichever way around we do it, and see where we're at, with a little cool down and some stretches towards the end of the session. Again, from my point of view, it'd be great to know who's there, because I can't see you, you can see me, and a little wave, and to know that you're there is really, really good. I can sort of interact a little bit, knowing some of you through some of the other work that we do through the week, and some of the things we've talked about, and some of the things we do, and some of the things that we laugh about. So it's always nice to be able to bring that up if I know that you're there. Okay, so we're going to go warm up. You need to be sat on a chair, so you need a good sturdy chair, kitchen chair. I've got this one here that I've nicked from the kitchen upstairs and brought it down so you can see my chair. Okay, and we're going to do the warm up sat in the chair this evening. So if you're all ready, okay, I'm going to take my glasses off. Okay, I'm going to sit in a chair, sit forward a little bit, and just get your feet going. That's what we do when we stood up. Just nice and easy. Again, this is for you guys that struggle to stay up for a while, and if you didn't know what the seated warm up looked like, then here you come. So we've got the arms going now, which is exactly what we do. When we're in that upright position, then we're just going to bring them up to a shoulder height. Okay, and it's just nice and gentle. Again, it's very, very muggy this evening. I've got the door open. You might see a big dog come wandering through at some stage. I've left the door open so he can come wandering round, so he can go out the door. So he's a big golden retriever, and he's a very big golden retriever, so don't be surprised if my timer goes over, or he knocks something over, because he's a bit gormless. Okay, let's get your arms back down to the side. Okay, just relax those hands, put those on your thighs, just keep those feet tapping away, and we're going to slow that to a stop. Okay, you put the arms down the side of the chair, and you're going to slide down. I'm going to my left, which might look to you as though I'm going to my right, so just mirror me. Just hold that stretch, and slowly back up we come, and over we go to the other side. Okay, I've just about given myself enough room to get over with the wall. And again, don't forget, we're trying to go over straight. I think I've showed you before, and I'll try and show you in a second actually. I'll just turn sideways on this chair. This is the second stretch down this side. Up we come. I need you to come over straight. Don't be lunging forward. So we're going over and tilting and stretching that opposite side. And back up we come. Third stretch. Down this side, we've got one more to do. And up we come, and your final stretch before we go back into a little march in the chair. And back up we come. Again, get the feet going. Keep the pace the same, you can speed it up, whatever you choose to do, you can slow it down. Okay, this is part of the warm up, getting us going for tonight. Okay, let's get those arms going. And we'll have a little push out in front. Just keep that going, just nice and easy, at your pace. Again, if you're not really good at getting your feet off the floor, you can tap your feet. Okay, I've got lots of people across the week do that on this seated exercise. Okay, back into that little march. Rest your hands, just keep your feet going. And we're going to slow that to a stop. Okay, we're going to sit forward in the chair. I'm going to show you sideways. I'm going to sit forward on my chair and put one leg out, and I'm leaning over and I'm feeling the stretch down the back of that outstretched leg. Okay, and as you feel that stretch, again, as we see each week, you'll feel that stretch ease off. Okay, when it starts to ease to a point where you're comfortable, change over and repeat on the other side. Just hold that stretch. Again, hold them in your time. If you come out of them quicker than me, just go to the opposite leg. Okay, and back up we come. I'm going to come and face you guys now. I'm going to go out with the leg and over we go. Stretching helps us keep supple, and we're easing off there and stretching again. We've got one more on each side to do. Again, focusing on your breathing. Up we come. If anybody has been watching the football, okay, it's all about breathing. Apparently you take really good penalties when you breathe. Or control your breathing, I think. Your breathing techniques. Okay. I've got to say though, there were 5 very good penalties if you've been watching the football. And up we come again. And we're stretching out for the last time on this side. And we've got it all to go through again tomorrow. Okay, stretching over. Just holding. Feel that easing off. And we're going to come back, sit back into your chair a little bit and get those feet going again. Let's get those arms going. And we're going to have a push out in front. Got some props tonight. We've got beans and cheese, I think they are. 2 tins of beans and cheese. I've tucked them around the corner, so I've got to remember to use them. Okay, keep those arms up. But we're not going to use them in the warm-up tonight. We'll use them when we are doing our movements. Okay, we're going to come back down to the side. And we're resting those hands, keeping those feet going. And we're going to slow that to a stop. Okay, I've got my left hand here. It probably looks like my right to you. Okay, I'm going to put it on my left knee or your right knee, and I'm going to pull myself round. And I'm going to use my hand on my knee to pull myself around that a little bit further. Just hold that again, focusing on that breathing. Try not to hold your breath. Coming back to the centre, and then we're going to do the same on the other side. So we get round to where we're comfortable and just use that hand just to push just that centimetre further. And back we come. Turning again. Again, using that hand on that knee to pull yourself round, folks. And coming back to the centre. Turning again, we've got one more on each side to do. And we're coming back to the centre. And we're turning again. Be interesting to know for you guys that are watching, not watching, taking part. We always say watching, and you always say watching to me, okay? But are we, if we win tomorrow night, are we preferring to play France or Spain? Okay, which kicks off just after we finish tonight, unless you're watching Emmerdale on catch up, or if you've Sky Plused it, for want of a better phrase. Back to the centre. Let's get the legs going again. Okay, speed it up if you want, or keep it at the same pace. Or if you're tapping those toes, just keep tapping those toes, get those arms going. You can keep your arms down at the side if you want. If you're struggling to get your arms up there, okay, just keep them down to the side. But for those that can do this, is just hold them up to shoulder height and push out. Okay, we're going to come back down to the arms at the side, and we're going to rest those hands, keep those feet going, and we're going to slow that to a stop. Okay, we're going to do some circles with the ankles. So I'm going anti-clockwise here, but then I'm going to go clockwise, and I'm going to just keep changing direction. Okay, control that movement, hold that leg up as well. Okay, if you can't hold the leg up, you can do circles with your heel on the floor, but keep changing direction. Okay, and then we're going to change to the other foot. So just nice big circles, and again changing direction as often as you want. Back we go. And we're going to bob those feet back on the floor, and we're off to again moving those feet and moving those arms. And we're going to have a little push out in front. Just get them up at shoulder height. Okay, we're going to bring those back down to the side. Okay, we're going to drop those hands down, keep those feet going. And we're going to slow that to a stop. Okay, we're just looking straight ahead now. Okay, I'm going to look over my left shoulder, which might just look like I'm looking over my right. So I'm going to go over to that side and just hold that position. And I'm going to come back to the centre. I'm going to look up to the ceiling. And I'm coming back down to look straight ahead, and I'm going out to my right side. And slowly back to centre. I'm dropping my chin to my chest. And I'm coming back to looking straight ahead. Okay, I'm going out to my right again. And I'm coming back to the centre. I am dropping my chin down to my chest. And I'm coming back to looking straight ahead. And I'm going straight up to the ceiling. And I'm looking straight ahead again, and I'm going out to my left shoulder. And I'm coming back to centre. I'm looking up to the ceiling one more time. And I'm coming back to looking straight ahead. I'm going to my left shoulder. And I'm coming back to the centre, and I'm going all the way across to the other side. And back to the centre. I'm going to finish just dropping my chin down to my chest. And from this position, I'd like you to just roll your head round. And when you come back to that starting position, just go back the other way. And come back to the centre. Some shoulder rolls forward and some shoulder rolls back. Okay guys, that's your seated warm-up. So you've got your variation for those guys. I know, apologies for not doing it sooner, but we've done it now. So quick little look. Who's joined me? Hello Carol, hi V. Hello Gail. Josephine, how can you forget that it's a Tuesday? Okay, right. Is there anybody else there? Can I just say as well, guys, just a bit of feedback this afternoon for your comments that you've made up to press have been appreciated by the Rethinking Pain team and Keithley Healthy Living. So your feedback's really important, to, not just to me, but to Mary and to Alison on what you like. And I think the big thing that came from last week was Pat. Oh, you're not there at the moment, Pat. I don't know whether you are or will be. But the interesting bit is the timed activities that we do rather than numbers and things like that. So people, when we're out there in the community and we're doing these sessions, that we're working to a minute rather than working to a set of numbers that some people might be quicker or slower at and feel a little bit anxious and a bit pushed if there's somebody waiting there or sort of a queue starts to form. So that's really a valuable piece of feedback that we got off Pat. I certainly got off Pat from last week. So keep them coming in. Right, stick my glasses on. And this is what we are going to do. Okay, now we're going to start with some wall slides. Okay, we're going to do hip out. We're going to do sit to stand. Okay, we're going to fill in with some side bends, and we're going to do the leg alphabet. Okay, we're going to squat. We're going to do hip back. We're going to do some leaning backwards or arches, as some people will know. We're going to stand on one leg, and then we're going to finish off with some lower back strengthening. That lower back strengthening one at the end you can do sat down. Okay, we've got the variation. You should all know it by now for those that are on each and every week or are out there in the community, but I will show you when we get to that. Okay, so we've got a minute on each exercise. I've just kicked all the cork over on the floor. Okay, so you're going to need the fridge freezer, a wall to start with. Trying to think what I've done with my phone. Okay, so we're going to be backs flat against the wall. Best not knock the clock off the wall, especially if Gail's watching. Okay, and we're pushing up and down. Okay, so your timer has started. So back to the wall. Okay, slowly down we go. Your limit, and driving back up. We're going down slowly, controlling the movements as always, and we're pushing back up. Down we go. Okay, I've got my hands in front of me, but you can always put your hands on your hips. Some people find that easier. Put your hands where you want, as long as you're bending your knees and your hips and pushing up against the wall. Okay, we're almost halfway through. Driving up and slowly coming down, and we're pushing up again, and down we come, and driving up. Okay, well done. Okay, we've got just about 10 seconds left. Okay, again, you don't need to keep up with me. If you're doing them slower, it's fine. Just make sure that back is flat against the wall. Okay, we've got 15 seconds in between. We're going to be doing hip out next, so you're going to need your chair. I'm going to do this with my back to you to start with. I've got my hands on my chair. I'm going out to the side, and I'm coming back in. Out to the side, and again, for the endurance and the work for the hip, if you don't bring it back and put it on the floor, it's always working. Okay, but if you find it too hard, just come back, put your foot on the floor, have a rest. Up we go. Come back. Have a rest. Out we go. We're literally halfway through now, so you might want to change, well you do want to change size, no might. Out we come, back in. Out we go. And out. Out we go. And back in again. Okay, so I'm enduring my hip, I'm not coming back to the start, but like I said, if you want to put that foot flat on the floor, take that endurance out of it, you're still working. Out to the side with your hip. Okay, we're sitting and standing. So, we're starting in the chair. Okay, so chair round, phone down. Okay. Out of the chair. Slowly back into the chair. Okay, up we come. Okay, and this is all about the control on the way down. And I know you're on with us, Virginia, okay? But this was something you commented on, not I think this week, but the week before, where you used to crash back into the chair, which could result in the chair tipping over, okay? And now you've found that you can actually sit down without falling back into it and rocking it backwards where you could topple off the chair or have the chair topple over. Up we come. 10 seconds almost to go. Squeeze one in. And down we go, folks. Well done.
Rest.
Okay, what we got next? Oh, a little filler in. We're going to do some side bends. Okay, so you stood up. Again, if we struggle with that, it's this one. Okay, but I'm going to start. I'm going over and back down. Over I go and back down. If I show you from the sides as well as we did earlier, don't want you doing that. Okay, I want you over, keeping upright and stretching the opposite side, not leaning over. Okay, the upper body doesn't come over the toes. And over we go. Okay, we're halfway through, so we've got 30 more seconds. Keep that going. I'm going to come back and face you guys now. Over we go. And back over. Okay, well done. Up we come. 10 seconds to go. A little bit early there, wasn't I? But never mind. It's been a long day. Okay, over we go. A rest in there, well done folks. I hope you're alright. Just again, grab a rest if you need one. Okay, we're going to do the leg alphabet now. So we're sitting on the chair. Okay, I'll show you sideways. Sitting forwards. Leg out. And I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm drawing number 3. And I'm drawing number 4. And I'm going really slowly. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a circle for 10. Come back to face you guys with 30 seconds left. Okay, so it's leg out. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a big circle for 10. Well done folks. Not everybody's favourite one, that one. Okay, simple one this time. We're doing squats, so it's hands on your hips. Show you sideways, so hands on the hips. Nice upright starting position. Okay.
Go.
Bending, tilting, and up we come. Down we go. And up. Over we go. And coming back up. Now, not everybody likes their hands on the hips. We did this today. Some people had their hands in front. Some people had their hands out. Okay. whatever you choose to do. Some people prefer to do that. Okay, halfway through, and back up we come. Keep that going. Again, focusing on your breathing and the control of your movement. Slowly down and back up. Okay, and we're resting there, folks. Oh, don't know what I've done there. Okay, we're on the hip back now. Okay, so from a sideways position, okay, it's just back and down. So I'm bringing my toe to my heel, so I'm not taking out the endurance, but again, if you need to, you come back to the start, take the weight off. Back we go. Take the weight off. You can mix it up, you could do so many with the endurance and so many without. Okay, depends where your problem is. Okay, we're going to swap to the other side. I'll not go with my back to you because this is pretty straightforward. You're just rocking that hip back. Focusing on that breathing. Okay, folks, well done.
Rest.
Okay, we are going to do some arching of the back. Okay, so again, hands on your hips. Okay, stretching back. And forward we come. Counteracting by going over. We're coming back to standing up. Arch. And back to standing up. Over we go. And back to that upright position. And arch that back. And back we come to standing up. And we're going over. We've got roughly about 20 seconds left. Okay, back to upright and arching. And back up to upright. Over we go. We might just get back to upright here if we're doing it slow enough. And we have done. Okay, well done, folks.
Rest.
Okay, like I said, I'm getting a bit warm. Okay, so if I'm getting warm, you must be. We're going to stand on one leg, use the wall, use the chair. Okay, if you're comfortable, just have something there. Just use the chair.
Go.
Stand on one leg for 10 seconds. Look at the timer, or focus on something, or listen to me. Okay, and then you're going to change. I'm going to hold that without any support. Concentrating now, it's gone quiet. Okay, on to the other side. And changing again. Focusing on your breathing and picking a spot that you just want to look at. Okay? Okay, well done. Because if you don't, you get a bit of a wobble on. Okay, got one more set of 10 seconds to do. Then we're on to the last one of our first set of 10. And you can have a good little break.
Rest.
Okay, one to do. What we got? Okay, so lower back strengthening. It's this one, or sat in the chair, start in the chair. Okay,
Go.
over and back up. Over we go. Again, focusing on that breathing, controlling that breathing, and back up. When we get to 30 seconds, I'll stand up and do it. Over we go. And up we come. Okay, we're going over again. And I'll come back to standing up now. Over I go. And up I come. Over we go. Slowly up. Last 5 seconds, guys. Let's see if we can go down. Let's not worry too much about the timer. Okay, we've been beaten by the timer, but slowly come up, control those movements. Fantastic, guys. Very, very warm. Okay, so get yourself a drink. Have a breather. I forgot my props. Which, to be fair, we don't often use really. We probably use them more with the back exercises. I'm just going to have a little sneaky preview. Okay. Hi Nadine. Hi Pat. Okay. So thank you for your comments, guys. Again, just think about what I said earlier about the stuff that you like. I know looking on here now, we've got people that come to the this is obviously a little bit different from maybe the stuff that we do when we're face to face. So anything you do like, any comments, again, seen by everybody at Keithley Healthy Living and the Rethinking Painting, and we take all those comments on board. So grab yourself a drink. I'm going to reshuffle these and we'll come back, we'll do a set of back exercises. We'll use the props. Okay. Cheesy beans. Because the Lenore bottles are a little bit odd. One's got half in and one's got a full one. Okay, so I'll be back with you in a couple of seconds. Okay, so just give us a minute or two. Grab yourself a drink. We'll reset the timer. And we'll be ready to go for round 2. Right, folks, I'm back. Anybody else put anything on? No. Just a high gale. Okay, Josephine, are you coming tomorrow? Is what I want to know. And Nadine, we're going to see you Thursday. I hope you're okay. Obviously didn't see you today and didn't see you yesterday. Saw your mate Norma. So hopefully we'll see you Thursday and Josephine tomorrow. Okay, we are on pelvis rotations. Then we're going to be doing rotations. So we've got hands on hips rotating, and then we're going to follow that up with our arms. A good one for you, Carol. We're going to do lower back strengthening again. The option is to do that sat down. We're going to look at the upper body strengthening where we use the tins. Okay, and we're going to do lower back strengthening. I think I might have got confused there. Yes, sorry. Yeah. It is lower back strengthening. It's a different one to what I thought it was. Okay, that's the seated one where we can stand up. Okay, we've got sit to stand, and on this occasion we're going to start from the standing up position. Okay, we've got side bends, we've got lower back strengthening, we've got leaning backwards, or arches as I describe them as, and then we're going to finish off with a press up against the wall. So if you've got some props, great. You're probably not going to need them for the first one, but if I take them and I put them somewhere where I can see them instead of out of the way, I might just end up using them. Let's move the chair out of the way. Okay folks, so we're going to start with the rotations. The timer's on its way. Okay, so get your hands on your hips. And off we go. Big rotation. So as you come round, push forward and push backwards. Really feel like you're thrusting forwards and out at the back. Okay, so going out at the back. Big circles, and don't forget we're going both ways. Don't just go one. Keep that going. We're halfway through. Again, focusing on that breathing, keeping those feet as still as you can. You need a wide stance for this as well. Okay, so don't stand narrow and do little ones. Okay, really extend that stretch out there. Okay, we're into the last 10 seconds. And we're finishing there, folks. Well done. Okay, we've got rotations. So, I'm going to take a tin. Got the tin. Wait for the seconds to go. I'm going to come across with my tin. I'll put my arm round. I'm going to pull myself around. I've just got a little bit extra in my arm that's going behind me. Okay, and I'm holding. And I'm coming out of that. I'm swapping hands with the tin. And I'm reaching over again. And I'm just pulling myself around that a little bit more. And I'm releasing, just holding there. Swapping hands. Back, round. Pull yourself round. Try and go that little bit further. It's a very muggy, warm evening. Okay, down we come. And we're turning again with 20 seconds to go. We'll come back, we'll try and sneak a quick one in on this side. And back down, and another quick one in. Don't worry about the timer too much.
Rest.
Okay, and we'll rest that there. Okay, we're going to go lower back strengthening. So, I've got the tins in my hand. Okay, I'm going to be stood up. You've got the seated down version for this, but I'm going over. And up I come. Okay, and over I go. So again, if you sat in the chair, use the tins, just go down the sides. Okay, really feel like your upper body is coming over as far as it possibly can. Again, you need to take that slightly wider stance. Over. And back up we come. Okay, we've got 20 seconds, just under 20 seconds. And back up. And over. We go. And up we come. Okay, resting there folks, well done. Okay, we're going to use the tins again, okay? It's a bit of a double whammy here. So we're in this position. Again, you don't have to hold this position, you can stand a bit more upright. You're going to pull back. And come forwards. Pull back. And come forward. So I'll show you from behind. I'm trying to squeeze my shoulder blades. Explain this to you. Every time, squeezing back, squeezing back. Keep that going again, focusing on your breathing, keep your head up, okay, try not to look down at the floor, keep a straight angle from the spine through to the neck. And again, this can be done seated. You can lean forward, pull those arms back, as long as you've not got arms on your chair. Where are we on the time? Covered the timer up. Okay, I'm resting there folks. Okay, let's have a look. Absolutely chucking it down here. Okay, we're going to do lower back strengthening. Okay, so we're going to sit or stand. So this is one we're going to repeat this quite quick. So we'll do the seated version this time. And we're going over and back up. So if you think of all these sort of 3 to 4 that we're doing, okay, it's quite intense on that lower back. Okay, so again, when it comes to the arching and the stretching, we need to make sure that we stretch as best we can. Over we go. And up. Focusing on that breathing. 20 seconds left. Over we go. And over. And back up. Okay, resting there, folks.
Rest.
Okay, we are sitting and standing, but more importantly here, we're going to start off the chair,
Go.
tins across my chest, down I go, and I'm just touching my shorts, down I go, touching the shorts again. Again, you can do the one we did earlier, you can sit in the chair. This is quite a difficult one. Okay, so it's all about the movements of the knees and the hips. Okay, so if you can't just squat, okay, then sit down, just do what we did the first time. It's exactly the same, you're just taking the weight off, whereas here it's quite intense. There is no respite of sitting in the chair. 15 seconds to go. And up we come. Down we go. Up. And resting there. Well done, that's a tough one.
Rest.
Tough few exercises there. Okay, side bend, so I'm going to keep the tins. Again, if you've got problems with the shoulders, we're going that way. If you're okay with the shoulders, and I need to move the chair out of the way.
Go.
Okay, I'm going over, back down, stretching, and back up I come. Again, nice easy pace, don't go racing through it, and back up, stretching over, and like I've said from the side before, okay, we're going over, nice and upright as we possibly can, and over, and back down we come. Well, it's absolutely tipping it down here, but it's getting heavier. Okay, so I don't know what it's like back where you guys are. Over we go. And back down we come. Okay, we've got 5 seconds, get this last one in. And we're resting.
Rest.
Okay, right. So this one, we keep the tins. Okay, I'm going to show you from the side first. Okay, I'm going to keep my arms straight
Go.
and I'm going over. Got flexing the knees and hips. Back to standing up. Over I go. Back up we come. Over we go. So anybody that's been in the gym and you pick a bar up off the floor, this is pretty much the movement. So we're squatting down to get the bar. We get the bar, keep the arms straight. Up I come, pulling it in to the tops of my legs. Up I come. And up we come again. And over we go. And up.
Rest.
Okay folks, so think we've got one to do. Oh, we've got two to do. We're leaning backwards now. Okay, so I'm going to put the props down. Making sure the rain's not raining in through the door, get shot if it is. Okay, arching backwards. And back to upright. Stretching over. Good stretch forward. Feel it in the backs of your legs and your hamstrings and in your bum. Okay, back a go. And upright. Over. And back will come to upright. Arch that back. And back to upright. Over we go. Hey up. Hello Murphy. And we're arching. Please don't knock everything over. Okay, this is Murphy. Sit down, mate. Okay, arching. And over we go. Hello. Okay. And arching there. Finishing there. Got one more to do. Okay, we've got press up against the wall, folks. So, again, find fridge freezer, wall, arms shoulder width apart, off the wall a little bit, dropping down, and pushing yourself back. Down we go, and push that back. We're going to drop down, and we're going to push back. So it's that control. And if you want, push back. Okay, drive yourself back. Control that body weight to the wall. Push that body weight away. Down we go. And driving back. And up we come. That's it. Well done, folks. We've got 15 seconds left. And up. And down we go. Drive that back. Slowly down. Don't worry about the timer. Push yourself back. That's your second set of 10. You can't see the dog, but he's just laid on the floor here. Right. Let's have a look. So I think what we'll do now is we'll repeat our warm up as a cool down. Okay. We'll really focus certainly on those rotation stretches. While we're nice and warm, but just grab yourself a rest, give yourself a break. I'm just going to see if we've got any more comments online. Murphy might join us, might you, mate? Okay, let's have a look. Now I can't see all comments here for some strange reason, but I get to find them later on, so apologies if I've not mentioned you so far. But I don't want to do anything drastic and cut you all off, which sometimes me and technology, we don't have a really good relationship. Okay, how are we all feeling? I hope you're all okay. Like I said, it's a little bit warm. It's absolutely bashing it down out here outside the window, which isn't really freshening things up, to be honest with you. It's very muggy, but we'll just take it easy to finish off with. So we're going to go back into the chair. We're going to repeat what we did at the start. We're just going to slow everything down almost to a standstill, but we're going to really work on those stretches for the last sort of 10 minutes that we're together. Okay, so get yourself a final drink, a gasp of fresh air if you can get one. Okay, and I'll just move the chair back. Okay, so you can be seated for this. Just have a tidy up, get you guys. Boy. I'm coming to get on Facebook. Huh? You coming? No, he's not interested. Okay, so take a seat. I've got a funny thing to tell you, and Carol, if you're still online, you missed this last week. But it was so funny. So I think it was Kathy came with one of your ladies from the church, and she was doing the see some really funny things when we do this out in the community. But she was doing the hip back exercise, and she's staring, absolutely staring at the laminate on the chair with the band under her left foot, or sorry, band under her right foot. So she's looking at it like that, and then she went like that and moved the leg back without the band, okay, which had me absolutely in hysterics. So we've had people shuffle forward on the chair, but actually shuffle forward with the chair. So we have had some flipping good laughs over the last few years. Okay, right, let's get these legs going. Okay, decent pace to start with. We'll slow it right down. Get those arms going. Just pushing out in front. Okay, we're not going to come up to the shoulder height all the time, but we will do maybe for the first couple. Pushing out. And we're going to come back down into that little march. We're going to rest those hands, keep those feet going. And we're going to slow that to a stop. Circles with the ankles. These should be moving a lot freer and easier maybe than when we first started. So again, really feel like you're going as far as you can. Even slow that rotation down. Okay, really feel like you're extending that ankle joint, rotating. Again, don't forget to change directions. Okay, now we're gonna swap to the other side. So you're rotating big arcs, big circles. Okay, as good as you possibly can. Just keep that going. Good stretches, okay? The more we push ourselves here, hopefully, the better our rotation stays, or we keep our rotation, okay? As good as it is now, okay? We're going to put the feet back on the floor, and we're off again with those, tapping those feet or moving those legs up and down. Okay, we're going to go with the arms, and we're having a little push out in front. Just keep that going. We're going to come back down to the sides. And we're resting those hands this time. Just keep those feet going. And we're going to slow that to a stop. Okay, we're going to put the arms down the side of the chair. Good stretches. When you get to your point that you're comfortable, just try and go that centimetre further. Just stretch while we're nice and warm. So I'm going down. Feel like I've got to my limit, but I'm going to just go that little bit further. I'm feeling that stretch, I'm feeling it ease, and then I'm coming back up. Going back over, I've got to my point, and I'm just going that tad further, and I'm holding, and as it's easing off, I'm back to upright. I'm going over, and I'm stretching that tad further. And I'm back up I come, and I'm going over again. And again, I'm just going that little extra reach. And back up I come. And over we go. And back up. Last stretch, guys. Down we go. Again, reaching that touch further. And we're back to the upright position. Let's get the feet going. Again, don't need to go mega. Let them get the arms going. We're not going to go up to shoulder height now. Just keep that going. Again, just nice and controlled, good movements, good coordination. Okay, rest your hands, keep your feet going. Okay, and we're going to slow that to a stop. Okay, we're going to sit forward on the chair. I'm going to put one leg out. Okay, I'm going to clasp my hands on the bent knee. I'm leaning over. And to make this stretch, to make this stretch a little bit harder, pull your toe towards you. Okay, pull your toe to feel the stretch earlier, or the tightness in the stretch. Feel the hold. Just keep holding, keep holding. Okay, relax the ankle, change the legs. So it's toe towards, over you go. Again, feeling that stretch. And back up we come. Number 2 on this side. Again, turning that toe towards you. Really feeling that stretch. And up we come. Stretching out. Toe towards. Pulling it back towards you, feeling that stretch. Holding. And back up. We've got one more stretch on this side to do. Over we go. If you can just see the dog's paw, he's hiding behind the chair. If you're wondering what it is. Okay, toe towards you. And release that. Last stretch. Toe back. Over we go. And back up we come. Okay, let's get what are you doing, you daft animal? Okay, let's get the feet going and the arms. Again, slow that down now. Okay, almost a walking pace. So the tap of the feet on the floor should be a lot slower. Okay, I'm resting. You're wanting to get in here, Murph, aren't you? Okay. And we'll slow that to a stop. I've got my left hand on my right knee, bringing myself round this time. I've got to my limit, and I'm going to pull against to bring myself round that a little bit more. And I'm releasing, and I'm turning. Got to my limit. Push against the leg, take my foot a little bit further, and I'm releasing again. Okay, round to go. Getting that little pull, back in we go that little bit further, and back we come. And again, we've got one more on each side to do. Back we come. Final stretch on this side. Again, holding. And back to the centre. And stretching again. And back we come. Tapping those feet. So, again, slowly. Arms going. Just nice and easy. Don't be back. Shut up, you daft ape. Stop it. Shh. It's a good job we're nearly finished. Okay. Good boy. Okay, just keep moving those feet. Get those arms going. Okay, rest your hands. Keep your feet going. Last one, just heel and toe. Okay. If you can see for Murph. Okay, heel, toe, heel. So again, good pull up, good push down, good pull up, push down, pulling up, pushing down. So really good, solid, slow, deliberate movements. And then we're going to move to the other foot, down, up, down, and down. That's it, well done. Okay folks, we'll do 2 more, so 1 more toe, up we come, 2 more toes, and we are resting there. Well done folks tonight. Hope you're all okay. Grab yourself a well-deserved drink. Have a well-deserved rest. Grab my glasses. Ah, Neil and Am Cafe, I thought you were going out. Hello Emily and Katie. I hope you've been making your nana do some exercises tonight. Okay, but you did tell me you were going out tonight, so, but thank you for coming on and watching or doing. Okay, Neil and Anne, good to see that you're on. AXA, thank you for putting hi on, really appreciate that. And well done guys tonight. Hot evening, bit hot and sticky. Hope you enjoy whoever it is. It's Spain and France tonight. Fancy the French, to be quite honest with you. I think that's who I'd like in the final, should we win tomorrow. Enjoy the England game tomorrow. Let's hope that we're all sat watching it on Sunday evening. But from me guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. For those folks that I'm going to see between now and next Tuesday evening, look forward to seeing you through the week and the beginning of next week. Other than that, have a fantastic evening. Make sure you drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, and I'll see you all soon. Take care now. Bye bye.